thanks to the CCG for organizing this, very good, conference. But of course, I hope it's just the last one. Before we go back to a normal face-to-face communication. Indeed, as we know, if we just try to describe the current situation for China-EU relations, I would like to say to stabilize these relations will be very, very important task for both two sides. As we know, recently, the high-level exchange between China and the European countries, between China and the European Union institutions, deliver a lot of positive messages. Because as we know, in the past 3 years, the relations between China and the EU suffered a lot, not only because of COVID-19 and also Ukrainian crisis, and also some misperceptions, especially from the European side on China. So now I think that from now on, and also from the end of this year and the beginning of next year, hopefully there will be more positive messages from both two sides. We need to have some more restart of mechanisms or some exchanges and all around the cooperations. So when something happens in that way, certainly we can find out more and more resilience for the relations between China and the EU. And also second issue, I think that we need to try to create a more favorable environment for these relations. We should not make some more troubles to these relations. For example, some days ago, we had a talk with some even senior scholars from European side. A little bit of disappointment for me is some people are still looking for some I think unfavorable issue like Taiwan or some other. I think that the Taiwan issue should not be on the table between China and the EU. I think that for China and the EU, we need to have some more significant thing to do. We should not just, criticize with each other on the basis of any emergent event like that. So I think that we, especially for think tank, we should try to find out more consensus to create a favorable environment for both two sides. The third is how could we try to refocus on economic, trade, investment, everything, cooperation. As we know, the next year will be very, very important, not only for China and also for European side. Now, European Union has been suffering from energy issue and some inflation, and even its divergences with Washington on so-called the action from Washington in the name of reducing inflation. So how could the European Union, most of the European economies, try to achieve development, GDP growth? I think that would be the for most of the economy. So on this regard, and the EU, we do have to get corporations. So to have some more focus on trade and then try to find out a way to help the CAI, to have its real meaning, to have its real value for China and Europe development. I think all of these priorities, we need to take it in the mind. But finally, I think that the next year also very important for European side to go back to a peaceful environment. So we need to find out the end of the current crisis in Ukraine, which I hope that would be another kind of a growth point in the cooperation between China and the European Union. Now, European countries, European Union are talking about the issue of the rebuilding of Ukraine in the post-crisis era. As we know, China is also important trade partner with the European Union and also a very important economic partner with Ukraine. So I think we do hope that we can have some new space or new potential for this cooperation between China, European Union, Ukraine in the frame of rebuilding of this country in the area after the crisis. So I should stop here. Thank you.